Well, the White House is asking Congress to approve more money for the escalating war in Iran. That could bring the U.S. military spending to the highest level in modern history. CBS congressional reporter Torian Small has more on how Washington is reacting to this ongoing conflict. Torian, good morning.
Good morning, Kelly. President Trump spent the day yesterday behind closed doors meeting with his national security team as the war in Iran intensifies. Well, days earlier, he had signaled the end could be near.
He's looking for a way out. Clearly, this war has not gone the way they thought.
Unimpressed Democrats on Capitol Hill are mounting pressure on the White House to wrap up the war with Iran, something President Trump signaled in a primetime address to the nation this week.
I can say tonight that we are on track to complete all of America's military objectives shortly.
The president again extended Friday's deadline for Iran to reopen the Strait of Hormuz to Monday night as it continues to squeeze a choke point for the world's energy supply in retaliation for the U.S.'s attacks. On social media Friday, Trump floated the U.S. could reopen the strait with, quote, a little more time. Now a spending battle looms over Washington. The Trump administration sent next year's budget request to Congress, asking for $1.5 trillion for the Pentagon, a more than 40% increase from the current fiscal year, while seeking to cut non-defense spending by 10%.
Well, that's staggering.
Maryland Representative Jamie Raskin told CBS's Major Garrett that ask will be met with questions, as Democrats have repeatedly tried and failed to rein in Trump's war powers.
I think that we're going to need to return to constitutional government, both in terms of congressional exercise of the war powers and in terms of congressional control over the purse.
Also skeptical, some Republicans. Senate Appropriations Chair Susan Collins of Maine, in a statement, said the request had, quote, several shortcomings and was concerned about including significant cuts to domestic spending, adding that, quote, while the administration proposes a budget, Congress holds the power of the purse.
Now, if approved, the money would be used to build 18 new Navy warships, Trump's Golden Dome, and allow for a pay raise for troops. The White House is also preparing to ask for Congress a supplemental spending package that could cover the costs of the conflict with Iran. Adriana?
Torian, thank you so much.